Hello YouTube, it's your boy D giving you this week's episode of American Horror Story titled Neighbors from Hell. It was actually a great episode, you know what I'm saying? I love the episode, I love this, like I told you in my previous reviews. I love the series, where it's going. I love the storyline with the direction of the characters. I like how they incorporate real events that we're currently going through right now in the world and what have you. So, like I said, I was gonna upload it yesterday, but I was tired. So anyway, this is outside. This is my backyard. Weather's nice, cool, whatever. Nice, good day. So let's get into it, shall we? We start over with a woman talking about there's a woman and it's a young couple. I think a woman and a husband or something. They're in the therapist's office or whatever. She's talking about the phobia she has from childhood. Basically talking about how her father locked her up in the cabinet. Her father was very abusive or what have you, and she couldn't even look at her father, and she couldn't even face her fears and what have you. So, and the doctor says she has some type of phobia. I don't know the name of the phobia, but she had it for many years. She finally just had this courage to see her, close the coffin off her father, and the doctor says, "Hey, I'm proud of you," or whatever, And then the doctor gives her some kind of creepy look. So watch out. Somehow he's involved in this situation. She's connected somehow. We don't know how he is connected, but watch out for that. Then the couple goes back home, and the husband says to this girl, "Hey, I'll have a little something for you." The house is very nice, looking gorgeous, whatever. She's relaxing. She turns around and she sees a bunch of clowns come up. You see two female clowns. So pay attention, it's two female clowns, and they somehow, put her into and they grab the husband and they put her into the little coffins, and so that's two deaths. So she dies in the house, and that pretty much was in for those two couples right there. They basically die and what have you. Sorry, y'all, looking at the notes. Whew. Today's like a nice day. It's sunny outside. It's just beautiful, gorgeous. And then you see Allie. You see talking to the cop. She explains the situation. The cop saying that she killed Pedro, and she's a murderer, and this and that. The cop says, this is standing your ground, Lord, basically saying, you're not a murderer. You did that self-defense, and these encouragers saying that you just thought that he was a terrorist. I can't really talk, y'all, but she feels threatened and whatever, and basically says she feels like it'll be all right. Just stay low. And then you see in the news, you see protesters. You see in the news they're reporting that the protesters that are protesting against Allison because she killed Pedro, saying that she's a racist. Even as far as calling her George Zimmerman, the lesbian George Zimmerman. If you know anything about George Zimmerman, how he got off, you see the connection. Yes, aka the lesbian George Zimmerman. So I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, oh, that's a nice little dig right there. What have you. So that was that. And then now meanwhile she's still in the car with her girlfriend, her wife. Sorry, she was her wife, and he was talking to her saying that I have to go to work. You don't go to work. You stay low, or whatever. You just don't keep it cool, because right now they're gonna see you as the enemy. So you stay low. As she was about to drive home with Kai, call just appears at her driver's side window out of nowhere. I'm like, I was like, how you get there, dude? I was scared of my life. Like, how you get there? He just appears out of nowhere. Like, basically tell her she's brave and go away, I got you, and this and that. And then we have the neighbors, Alice. We have the neighbors Harrison and his wife. Really do or something like that. They're at the door, and the husband goes in on her, saying that she's I gave you this gun to protect yourself, but you used it to kill, this guy. Basically saying, you have white privilege, you use your white privilege, you're a racist, you don't like Latinos, and Alice is like, it's not true. And the guy was basically saying, you need to get out. She was like, no, I'm not, I don't gotta go, blah, 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 this is my land. And she, it basically how some people view, Mexicans, view, certain people who are not of them. They're afraid, aka Germany, aka slavery. You go back any time in history, y'all, and usually that's what happens when people you're afraid of somebody who don't look like them. They tend to just, rather than embrace it, they just kill off the person or drive them out. Like how the civil rights was started, how the slavery is, go back any time in history, how certain groups always be targeted. Just pay attention, y'all. This is how it always starts like that, y'all. You know what I mean? That's how it starts like that. Anyway, so and then later on that night, the next scene, you see a car that's passing by. They have some kind of gas, some green type of gas that sprays around their neighborhood. Then that next scene, we see Winter comes in and says, I'm sorry, but Allison, is bad. So, you left me, because remember Winter left during that time, and she was, obviously she's upset and says, why she left, why you leave her, whatever. And Winter's like, Winter says, oh, you fired. They said, nah, you ain't fired. Come on through. And Winter said, I thought I might be fired because you have a replacement. He said, what kind of replacement? You see this guy, this naked, fat white dude that comes in and says, hey, I want my, stuff to get sucked off. And the girls are, what are you talking about? I don't do that. And the guy was like, what do you mean you don't do that? You ain't about that life? He's like, this is what your ass says. He's like, what are you talking about? This is the dress, ain't it? And this and that, so you make sure you keep it. And they got whatever. I was mildly disgusted when I seen that. I was like, I didn't need to see all that right now. I was disgusted. I almost lost my lunch right there. I didn't want to look at some. I thank God they didn't show the man meat, because I didn't want to see no man meat right there. That was a little too much for me. I was like, I ain't about that man meat life. I was like, nah. Anyway, so they kicked some out, and they found out that, and then Allison is getting worried. Allison was like, well, how then, they found out that somebody put their ads on and sent them to over here. Allison thinks it's the guys, the Harrisons, because they got some type of alternative motive there. Right? If I'm going out of order, I'm gonna be going out of order, because just keep up with me. She goes to confronts them and say, hey, I know it's you guys who doing this, blah blah blah. Actually, you know what? She calls him on the phone at first, says, I know you guys be doing this, BS, this, that, and the third. You don't like it, and this and that. And then Harrison made a joke saying, calls him and saying, yeah, you know what? He needs to, yeah, it's good to have two women, but he need a man in his life, and whatever. You find out that Ozzy gets a little guinea pig or whatever. Gets a guinea pig, right? And Allison was at first she was against it, saying nah, you know, because you find out that it came not from what they came from the neighbors. Harrison got him a guinea pig or whatever, and you know they didn't want, you know, Allison don't like having pets around the house because you know she's afraid of everything. So she, so she was like not with that. Then, in the next scene, I forgot. At first, Allison was going to talk to the protester, trying to calm them down, and the protester wasn't listening. Suddenly, Carl appears, and then they still stop, and Carl says, "I got you," and she looks like, "Holy crap!" And then that was that. Then, like I said, of course, then we see, I think what else I'm missing. At one point she talks to her therapist and tell them what happened, and her therapist says, you know, you need to stay low and you need to, you know, be admitted to the inpatient facilities. And Allison was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not living that kind of lifestyle. Then the next scene that will happen, I think her and the Allison and Lily were having ice cream, and Austin was having ice cream too, tasting different type of ice creams or whatever. And basically in that scene, Allison says, you know, you can keep the pet. Austin is happy, and of course he's excited. In the next scene, we find out now mind you, each house it's been marked. How they be marked is by a little sticker that has a little smiley face. So our house has been marked. Austin tells her house has been marked, and Austin wants in. Austin says, "No, don't go in." And when she goes in, she finds out that someone put Austin's guinea pig in the microwave, having some guinea meat for dinner. She getting upset. She barges in at Harrison and saying, "You did this to my son. You did this. You evil this that." She goes in saying, "You accuse him of doing that too." And Harrison, I didn't know, had nothing to do with that. I don't trust me. And she basically threatens, "I will kill you if you ever come to my house again." And you know, Lee's trying to calm her, saying you're gonna be breaking the entry, which is true, and because you threatened them, so now they can sue you. And so, you know, Allison is an emotional wreck. She all logic, all everything is out the window. And what else? I think I'm missing it. No. And then there's one point then Allison got frustrated, and she sees the same car meaning gas, and she confronts the person to reveal the mask. On the mask it's a smiley clown face. So we don't know who is under the mask. Then you see Kyle is talking to Mandy, to Harrison's wife. Do the pinky swear thing, where you know how the pinky swear works. Basically, you tell the truth. You find out one of Harrison's wife's fear is she's gonna be childless. She's not gonna get married. Nobody wants to penetrate her. And the guy was like, and basically Carl said, "Yeah, I want to nobody wants to penetrate you because you're so annoying." I was like, "Dang." The truth, man. He just went in on her, cold blooded. I mean, there's a lot of this is probably one of the better episodes I've seen so far. And so I say this is probably the best episode so far. You know what I'm saying? I highly recommend you should watch the shows, guys. You should watch this show, watch the series, guys. Because right now, I'm excited. You can tell by my voice, I can't even talk, but it's how excited I am. I just wish I had seen the previous seasons before then. Oh my God, it's some good stuff. It's some great stuff in him. Great stuff. So, that was, and what else am I missing anything? And then RC shows the website to the girls, and find out that he shows that winter in Allison or in the bathtub, and Lee's getting upset, and she slaps her because she think they trying to do something together. And you realize that wasn't the case because she was in the bathroom with Winter to try to relax, but it looks kind of suspect. So it's basically a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. A lot of crazy stuff. So I think I covered most of everything in the episode. If I have not covered everything, just let me know. But anyway, I think I covered a good majority of the episode. So anyway, before I go, subscribe to my channel, comment on my videos, like my videos, and share my videos on any social media platforms. This is your boy D. I'm out.